Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Staycation Festival. Brad, welcome to the Royal Room. Haley, welcome to the Royal Room. Everybody else, welcome to the internet. My name is Willem de Koch. We're playing a collection of pieces that I wrote recently, mostly new, a couple of old ones. This project is called Nothing to Deplete. And that first tune you heard is a as of yet untitled number that is currently going by number 3. And we're going to continue now with another piece I recently wrote entitled Unburdened. Thank you very much. I'm going to introduce this band, I think, one at a time in between songs. So I can give a little bit of time to speak about each person and their great qualities personally and their great qualities as musicians and everything they bring to the table here. So I guess we'll start at the back on drums. Please give a huge round of applause for Evan Woodle. He got a really nice shout out from the Roosevelt High School Jazz Band Facebook page today. He's an alum, graduated with the class of 2008, and we're lucky to have him here with us tonight. And that was special because it was the first time that his alma mater had given him a shout out for any of his gigs ever. So we're hoping that this is a trend that's being set that will continue forevermore. Because goodness knows Evan needs more people coming to his gigs. So please follow Evan on social media and make sure you keep up with everything he's doing. We're going to continue now with another piece that I wrote. And I'm going to see what it is and get back to you. This is a brand new one. You're hearing the world premiere of this one. And I wrote it in memory of my uncle who passed away this year, and it's entitled Centaurs. Thank you. I'm going to take a moment now to wipe the drool off of my chin. This is what happens when you play the trombone. Next up, I'm going to introduce our next member of the band who's joining us on the alto saxophone. And she has an anecdote that she wants to tell, and I have no idea what it is, and I'm eager to hear it. It's usually bad practice as a band leader to let one of the band members speak without knowing what they're going to say beforehand. But we're really lucky to have Ava Lim with us tonight on alto saxophone. How about a great internet round of applause for Ava? She is a member of the now infamous high school class of 2020, and she just graduated in the middle of a pandemic, and she just started college in the middle of a pandemic. So I'm glad she was able to find the time in her busy schedule to play with us tonight. But Ava, why don't you come on over and say what you have to say on the talking mic.
Hello. So as Willem said, my name is Ava, and you might be wondering, what is an 18-year-old girl doing with all these professional musicians? Now, I asked myself that question, and I said, I don't know. But I am here tonight, and I'm having a fantastic time playing all these wonderful songs, and I just wanted to share how I got here. So, back in the summer, after the pandemic started, and I left school back in March, and all my gigs got canceled, and I was super sad about it, I basically stopped playing the saxophone, and it was super sucky. And then Jazz Ed came along and said, we're going to do a virtual Jazz Ed summer camp. And I was like, great, I can start playing like 1 day a week because that's all I know how to do. And there's an 8-week program, and I was like, which weeks should I do? Who are the people doing it? And I was like, oh my God, Willem's doing one. I have to do this one. So I signed up for the camp. I was like, this is the first one I'm doing it with Willem. Do it. I don't even remember the song we were playing. And I pick up my instrument, and I'm like, oh my God, I am terrible at the saxophone. Haven't played in super long. I feel super terrible with myself. I don't know what to do. So I sent a notice recording to Willem, and I wrote a really angsty email being like, oh my God, I hate everything. Please help me. And he's like, don't worry about it. Let's have a Zoom call. It's going to be super great. And I was like, oh, this is so nice. I can't believe somebody's doing something so nice for me. So we had a Zoom call, and we talked for a while about music and self-confidence and knowing about your instrument and where your path is in the world. And I was just really, really grateful to have all of that. And then I was feeling a lot better after that. I was still a little down, pandemic, instrument, hardship, whatever. And he sent me another email. And at the end of that link, he said, this is something that me and my girlfriend watch. It makes her cry every time. It's something that it really inspires us. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a great video. I'm super excited to watch this. I don't know who it is. And I clicked the YouTube link, and it was me. It was my Jazz Ed video that I had made. And I was just like, oh my God, my heart, I can't deal with this. It was probably the most grateful I'd ever been about anything that ever happened to me. I didn't realize that I could have an impact on people making music. And I just remember it. This is something I'm always going to remember, how I got this YouTube video from somebody who believes in me. And a couple weeks later, he was like, do you want to play on this gig? And I was like, I can't believe this. I sent you an email saying how I was angsty and I hated everything and I don't know how to play my instrument. And he's like, oh, play on a gig with me. And I'm like, wow, people believed in me. So that's how I'm here. And I'm super, super grateful to be here. And I just wanted to thank Willem and the band for having me. And that is all. Thank you very much.
Wow, thanks, Ava. I'm blushing. I don't know what to say. We're glad you didn't quit. Thanks for joining us. You're in the band. And if you think your teens were angsty, wait until your late 20s. We're going to continue now with another piece entitled Spin Your Guns. deafening silence. Thank you. Next up, speaking of your teenage years, next up, we have someone whom I just met a week ago, and I wasn't even aware of his existence prior to about a month ago, but I'm so glad he's entered my life. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm just going to go for it. Lefebvre?
Yeah, that's right.
Lefebvre.
Yeah.
On the bass, please welcome Tony Lefebvre. I still don't know much about Tony, but what I do know is that he likes chai lattes, and he plays spicy chai. If it's iced, not spicy, but if it's hot, spicy. Exactly. We're going to continue now with another piece I wrote that currently goes by the title Number 1, and it's in the key of D. So this is Opus 1 in D. Thank you. Thank you. We've got one more piece for you tonight, and one more member of the band to introduce. On guitar, he's a pretty decent guitar player, but he's really more of a gearhead, equipment kind of guy. You can catch him most days of the week at Guitar Center, hanging out and talking shop. And that's actually where we met. I was in the market for a new guitar, and this guy came up to me and said, let me point you in the right direction. You know, if you're just starting out, you're gonna want to look over here at the Fender Squire, because this is just a good entry-level guitar, and you can choose between just a straight black finish or a more like matte blue finish. And Ronan pointed me in the right direction, and I haven't parted ways with this axe since. I'm still playing on this Fender Squire, and we're really lucky to have Ronan here. He also sounds pretty good on the guitar, so give a big round of applause for the great Ronan Delisle. This is our last one. I appreciate you all tuning in. I should have been plugging this all night, but if you haven't already, please consider making a donation via the button on your page. If you have a problem with me personally and you don't want to donate, don't worry. I'm not taking any of the money. It's going straight to these guys. And you're also supporting a number of other things that contribute to our thriving live music infrastructure here in Seattle. Live Concert Streams is a local organization that really puts the artists first, and we're really lucky to have them as a resource here in Seattle. So donating, you're contributing to them and their cause. You're also contributing to the South Hudson Music Project that produces the Staycation Festival, and it's organizations like this that make sure live music stays alive and happening in places like Seattle and in incredible spaces like the Royal Room. And then, of course, you're keeping all of these people employed and making sure that they can pay rent. So please consider contributing generously. This last one is Opus number 2 in D. Thank you. Thank you. How about it for this band?
And Willem de Koch on trombone.
Oh, whoa, that's funky drummer. Yeah, theme music, because every funky drummer should have some. Yes. Now I ain't saying that I'm the best, but man, damn it, I am one of the funkiest. Funky drummer anthem remix. Hey, question, who you know get it poppin' from below to C-Town to have everybody in the place wanna get down? Haters not believers, shut the hell up and sit down, cause where I'm from, we don't wanna hear that clown. All we wanna hear is get on up. Pardon my expression, but I'm about to tear this on up soon as I sit on my throne. I got a style of my own and I'm stoned to the funky bone. Not the thuggish rugged, but when I'm kicking the bass, I'm running the rise, I hit the hype of a bit of a bass, I'm never sluggish. The funk gets you so high, you swear that God is sluggish. Old school fool in the place to be in your own sort of ruggish. The funk make me so silly, sometimes I slap a sucker silly for saying they funky, but they think like Milli Vanilli. Brothers, can I get it? Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, ladies, give me a hey. Now drop your drum. The funky drummer. Hey, what my name is. The funky drummer. What my name is. The funky drummer. The 5'7", baby, funky drummer, and I'm on the mic. The funky drummer, yeah, what my name is. The funky drummer, what my name is. The funky drummer, the 5'7", baby, funky drummer, who you know to get it crackin' from coast to coast. It's so amazing, people swear I'm related to Vandross. I know a lot of brothers out there that's funky, but man, standing next to me, they come damn close. Cause what you see is precision cracking since the age of 3. The 5'7", baby, funky drummer, Woogie D. Born and raised below NY, the TGs. James Sly, Jimmy George, even the BGs. And I'm staying alive. It don't mean nothing to y'all till you see this brother do it live. Cause D starts to swing. Swish, kick, crack, bang, doing a damn thing, letting it all hang. And all you suckers that's trying to decide if I'm smooth or whack, hold up, he's back. I'm just a drummer who happens to rhyme. When I drum and I rhyme, when I drum and I rhyme, when I drum and I rhyme. What Sly say? You know what I be doing. Do the same time at the drum. The funky drummer, yeah, what my name is. The funky drummer, what my name is. The funky drummer, the 5'7", baby, funky drummer, and I'm on the mic. The funky drummer, what my name is. The funky drummer, what my name is. The funky drummer, the 5'7", baby, funky drummer, and I'm on the mic. So go improve. And if you can't do one or the other, the trick move. Get out the way, cause you're so ludicrous. I know what you're thinking. This one of my first tracks, but I ain't new to this. Been blazing stages since the age of 15. Hitting every Angela the Christine. Word to my godmama, Miss Dean. Them boogie nights make them ugly right, and making this shit damn near pristine. You know what I mean? Below, C-Town, places up in between. And if I ever met the nature boy Ric Flair, he would tell me to my face, Boogie Dynamite, you meaner than me. Woo! G, dirtiest player in the game. Matter of fact, call me Crazy Woogie, cause the beats and rhymes are insane. As I continue to let it all hang. And hey yo, how could you play the funk, man? The funky drummer. Hey, what my name is? The funky drummer. What my name is? The funky drummer. The 507 baby funky drummer.